today we are starting a 2-day project over texture. We are going to be making some fruits and vegetables that we turn into like cartoon characters. So we are going to have 3 fruits, vegetables of your choice. I did a carrot, an apple, and a pineapple for my sample, but you could do any fruits or vegetables that you want to. I think grapes would be super fun because they're pretty simple with the circles and they'd be very nice and bumpy and bouncy. I also think broccoli could be really fun. But any fruits and vegetables you want to, and we are going to draw those, turn them into like cartoon characters by adding fun faces, and then we're gonna add textures to them. All right, so to get started, I am gonna start with my apple, and I'm just gonna draw a basic apple shape. And the paper I'm drawing with today is a little bit smaller than the one I did the original one with, so I'm drawing a little bit smaller. You guys can do this however you want to. Use some creativity, add some details. So I did a little bit of a line to make it look like my apple had some depth. Before I added the stem, I'm adding a little bit of like a highlight line. And then you can make your faces however you want to. I'm gonna go pretty simple with some circle eyes, eyeballs, and then maybe a little bit of, some dots for the highlights on the eye. And then I'm gonna draw a nice big open mouth and a little bit of side tongue going. So I have my apple shape down. Now I'm gonna add a texture. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a bumpy texture on my apple. And I'm just gonna do that by making a repeated, kind of like a W or a U shape. Just kind of these little bouncy, curved lines. This would be what I would call a bumpy texture. And I'm gonna draw all of this with pencil. And then the next step would be to trace it and then color. And when I say trace, I mean kind of like outline. So in my case, I used a black marker and traced everything. And then I went ahead and used crayons to color it. So my apple is finished, so I'm gonna move on to my second one now, which is gonna be my carrot. So to do my carrot, I'm gonna start by giving myself a little bit of a oval for the top. And then I'm gonna kind of just draw a very lumpy, bumpy, drippy looking carrot shape. All right, the top then is where I get to have some fun, and I'm gonna make some wild leaf shapes. And this can be kind of fun because I can create some curved lines along with like the sharp texture. And I could do some like curvy lines on the leaf. I could do zigzag lines. I could do some bumpy texture with some polka dots. I could even do like a crisscross X pattern. So creating different types of textures on each area of the leaf. All right, now I want to add a face, and so I'm going to start with the mouth down here. On my original one, I made sharp teeth, so I'm going to go ahead and make some triangle teeth, and then add a little bit of a tongue, and then some eyes. I think I'm just going to go with circle eyes today on him. And then I want to go ahead and add some details. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to draw some like drippy lines. This one reminds me of like a melting candle with these little drips. And then a texture that a carrot naturally has would be like these lines going sideways. So it kind of gives it a little bit of extra oomph. Okay? For my last one, I did a pineapple. Pineapples can look however you want to. Sometimes they're like a little square-ish. So I'm gonna draw a soft, kind of curved oval square. And then I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna make it very curvy. So it kind of looks like a cloud at this point. How funny is that? And then I'm gonna go wild when it comes to the leaves, because I love a wild pineapple crown. So I am gonna just add some leaves. I'm gonna make it just grow as much as I can. I'm gonna go off the paper with it, and I'm just gonna grow my wild pineapple leaves. And then same thing on this one, I can make the lines, and I can add additional textures. So maybe on this one, I'll do some zigzags, some loop-de-loops, some bumps, crisscross, some squiggles, just some basic curves, and you can repeat again, of course, whatever texture sounds good in the moment. Okay, next I want to draw my face on my pineapple, so I'm going to start with 2 big eyes, and I think I'm going to make him look sideways today, like he's checking out what the apple's doing. And then I have a little curvy nose, and then we're just going to have like a little bit of a smile going on with our pineapple today. Oh, it kind of looks like a mustache. Ooh, I got an idea. Let's just go ahead and turn this into a mouth. There we go. And I'm gonna add a tongue over here too. Oh, I like that. He looks like a happy pineapple. Oh, I'm gonna add curved lines for eyebrows. That's kind of fun. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some bumpy texture now, just by making like an M shape, by a loosey-goosey M. It's a curved line. All right, so now I have my drawn fruit and veggie texture picture. And the next step is going to be to outline it with marker or colored pencil or crayon, and then start the coloring. Okay, so this is a 2-day project. Today, your goal is to get the drawing done with pencil, and then you're going to finish it on day 2. So Monday, draw with pencil, Tuesday, color it, and all of that. If you want to finish it all in one day, that's totally fine, but this is your assignment for Monday and Tuesday. All right, when you are finished, you need to take a picture of your finished project, and your parents need to send it to me on Parent Square. You can email it to me, send it to me in a Google Doc. You can save it and show it to me when we meet up in person on a Google Meet when I have my office hours check-in, once that gets set up. I just ask that you keep track of all of your artwork that you do and make sure that you take a picture of it and don't delete that picture, because this is the only thing I have to assess to give you guys credit for your art grade. So please make sure that you keep track of your assignments and don't lose them, so I can give you guys your effort grades. All right? Thanks so much and have fun with this one. Bye, guys.